Hello. Hello. Hope you're all doing well tonight. It's a bit late. It's like a little after midnight. It's just getting back home. I had to do some running around, but also I made it to the gym, so not a whole lot to report. I was doing deadlifts, but like about 20 to 30 minutes just trying to get some information, get some data, see where I'm at. I was able to get up to 400 pounds for one rep, and then had to like take it back down to like 315 and whatever. But this was like really low reps and me going up in weight kind of quickly, but that 405 didn't feel good. It wasn't a good lift. It would have been, for competition purposes, it would have been technically a good lift, successful. But as far as it being, a good looking lift or it being technically correct, I kind of struggled. I'm fairly certain my back was round, and not trying to F around in that department too much. And it kind of became a little bit of ego lifting, which can either mean you're doing some dumb shit because you're trying to like impress people around you or whatever, doing it for the gram or whatever. Or you're doing some dumb shit because you let your ego get the best of you. And so it was like, but I got the data that I needed. I also realized that I'm not as flexible as I would like to be. Flexibility has generally been an issue with me since hitting 30. I've never been the most flexible, but I've been, relatively limber, but stuff started stiffening up like mad quickly over the years. And I need to really get to some yoga. But questions. Had a question regarding home workouts from BB. She's killing it with these questions. The rest of y'all gonna step your game up. Do you do at-home workouts? Any you recommend? If so, do I do any? No, I don't. I kind of sort of used to. Like, I got started working out because an old roommate of mine had a bench, and it was benching, but that was it. I don't do at-home workouts. The main reason why I don't do at-home workouts is because I like the gym atmosphere. I like the lighting. I like the space. I like the sense of purpose. Like, this is meant for working out. This is the only thing you can do. Whereas working out at home, distractions, TV, bed, any and all of that. You just don't, it's too many distractions. And just for me, not enough equipment, so like I mentioned, I was doing deadlifts and I went up to 400 pounds. I don't have just 400 pounds of laying around the house. But as far as recommending them, I recommend people do whatever they can. That's a recurring theme. Do what you can. So can at-home workouts be effective? Yes, depending on your goals. If you're trying to go to the Olympics, at-home workouts are never going to work. Trying to be a bodybuilder or a power lifter, I mean, you're going to need to invest in some equipment. But again, it depends on your goals. You know, there's some people who were able to reach their fitness goals simply by walking, but their fitness goals were, you know, maybe, you know, sort of lose a few pounds and, you know, get their heart rate up and you know, get out of being diabetic. You know, it depends. But, you know, I prefer the gym. Second to that, if I wasn't able to get to the gym and I was going to work out at home, I would want to and need to invest in a fair amount of at-home equipment, like several $100s. But for that's for me, but for the average person, and for the average person, it's still be several hundred, because you don't want to have to keep buying stuff piecemeal. You want to be able to have your stuff there, and you know, you want to be able to plan ahead. You know, don't just buy stuff for where you're at right now. Buy stuff for where you're trying to get to. But anyway, you can get stuff off of Craigslist. It doesn't have to be like brand new, which will cut down a lot on the cost. Absent that, being able to, there are at-home workouts you can do with nothing, but you know, you're getting further away from, say, how efficient and or how effective your workouts might be. But don't let that discourage you. If that's all you've got, then that's what you got to use. It just means being creative and a bit more disciplined. What I don't recommend, I do not recommend any DVDs. No DVD workouts. No, no, because they're too impersonal. The workouts themselves are, you know, probably sound and or great, but they may not be great for you or whomever. So I generally recommend getting with a professional, you know, getting with, you know, me or anybody else. You'll notice on this channel, I don't try to, I mean, I have rates, but I am not here for that. I'm not here to get you to buy stuff from me. I'm here to give you the advice that you can then take and go on and hopefully be successful. If you decide, hey, I want to, whatever, use your services, great, but anybody, well, technically not any fitness professional, but get to a gym or get to some fitness professional who can guide you accordingly, so that you don't wind up trying to follow some insane Navy SEAL Hell Week boot camp cardio CrossFit conditioning thing that just winds up being just way too challenging and just discouraging. So yeah, I mean, do something and build upon it. But worst case scenario, regardless of worst case scenario, what you should do, you're going to want to talk to a fitness professional, tell them what your goals are, let them know where you're starting, you know, and let them know what resources you have available to you in order to pursue those goals, and then they can advise you accordingly. You know, like, hey, do you have any weights at home? Do you have stairs? How many flights? Because that can be really, really helpful with strength training and cardio work with regards to working your legs, which are the biggest calorie burners and your foundation. But yeah, that's basically at-home workouts. Not for me. They can be for somebody else, depending on their goals and depending on depending on how disciplined they are and what they're able to invest. Not just financially, but time, commitment, all that stuff, right? So yeah, there you have it. Feel free to keep reaching out. Got my 10th subscriber. I don't know who. It doesn't tell me. But hey, can we get to 11? Tell your friends, share this video with somebody, or put, hey, this guy, he's out there. He's just trying to help folks out. Subscribe to his channel. Again, I don't have anything to sell you. Got no codes, no supplements, no kickbacks, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Help a brother out. But regardless, I'm going to continue to trying to help a brother, help a sister, help a non-binary out, whatever. So yeah, hope this helps. That's it. Have a wonderful weekend. Reese's Masterpieces. Take care and goodbye. All right. See ya.